Binarycore Podcast is brought to you this week by 2pipscast. 2Ps in a Podcast is a storytelling podcast by Gavin and James, where they discuss random subjects and tell stories about their life and friendships. Often they have guests. Sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's not, but no episode is complete without a dick joke or two. Highbrow stuff. You can check out their stuff at 2pipscast.podbean.com or search for 2pipscast on iTunes. Also, check them out on Twitter at 2pipscast. You'll also be able to find a link to their sites in the link dump below.
It's podcast and stuff.
Podcast and stuff?
Podcast and stuff.
Not just podcasting anymore.
No, we're also doing stuff.
What kind of stuff?
Podcast.
Stuff like snuff?
Tony did snuff yesterday.
Snoof.
I remember the last time I was around Tony when he did snuff. We got thrown out of Destiny. Do you remember that?
I can't remember the reason, but
The reason was because you were doing snuff.
No, that wasn't the reason at all.
Oh no, you puked on the stairs.
That was it. Yeah, and then I think Jay threatened to throw someone down them.
No, Jay wasn't there. It was just me and you. You'd come from some other party and were wasted. You're still in your work clothes, so I don't know where you'd actually come from. But me and you went into Destiny. This was, how long has it not been Destiny? How long has it been Oceania?
A long time.
Years.
I think it would have
years.
been four or five.
Yeah, about
in fact,
4
it would
years.
have been 5 or 6 years ago that happened.
Yeah, because we were both that piece of odd at the time.
Yeah.
So we were in there, you were wasted, and you started puking at the bar, and one of the bar staff talked to one of the bouncers, so I had a great idea of, Tony, follow me into the dance floor, we can probably lose the bouncer.
Wow, that's like Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, we were just blending in with the crowd, and then suddenly this hand came down on your shoulder.
Oh yeah, no, I remember they dragged me out, and I kept screaming, "You bastards! My stuff's in there.
Yeah,
you can't kick me out. Yeah, I've got a ticket.
Yeah,
Fucking ticket."
No, you couldn't find the ticket. It was in your wallet, and they're just screaming at you. No, you're screaming at them. I'm like, Tony, just give them the ticket. They'll go get your bag. And so I managed to get the ticket out of your wallet and give it to them. And you're still screaming about how they've stolen your ticket. And I'm like, no, they're going to get your stuff. That was fun.
Did you get your stuff back?
Yeah, you got your stuff back.
I would have left.
But no, that was when we were in the queue trying to put your stuff in. You were doing snuff, and I was like, you probably shouldn't do that in here. I get it's not illegal, but it looks pretty illegal.
No, there was one point where I couldn't open it. I got one of the bouncers to do it.
But I mean, like, it does look pretty illegal just sniffing stuff out of a tin in a club, even if it is legal.
Commonplace.
Yeah, I mean, they expect it to be done, but
They do.
Huh?
I said they do.
they do. Yeah. Shuffle closer, Tony. Come on, be picked up by the mic.
What the hell? Never mind.
So, Barry, as our resident PlayStation guy, what are your thoughts?
What?
What, in general?
What
In general. In general.
What happened?
Tell me thoughts that you have.
I don't think this is the.
This is not the
time.
forum for it now.
My chest hurts.
Yeah,
I smoke too much.
it's true. I mean, like the PlayStation 4, but just carry on.
They announced PlayStation 4.
Where have you been?
Barry's been a little bit dead this
Been
week.
pretty ill.
Yeah, he's been comatose by
Yeah.
alcoholism.
Weren't you comatose last week as well?
Barry's always comatose.
I've been ill for about 3 weeks. But
Go on, light another, you'll be fine.
PlayStation 4 was announced on Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday?
Yeah, did anyone watch the conference?
He did.
I
Well,
watched parts of it.
I watched as much of it as I could.
yeah,
as much of it as
he
I
sneezed and then his
I love
infection
that
went down.
face. That has to be the flagship picture of my existence.
Will someone make
My
him
face.
sneeze again and we'll take a picture of it?
But yeah, it was a really strong, good conference. Loads of cool stuff.
Doesn't sound like
They
a
love the
PlayStation.
PS
It
Vita,
was
don't
it
they?
was really
They
good.
really want to push that.
No, they know the PS Vita is in trouble, so they're like, okay,
Because it's a Sony product.
we're gonna let you play PS3, PS2, and PS1 games on it.
And
Whatever
PS4.
you want,
PS1 games.
and PS4, everything,
PS1's coming back.
everything.
There's a PS1.
They said eventually in phases we're gonna let you stream anything from the PS4, a lot like the Wii U, basically. But yeah, that looked cool.
Yeah, they're like
Plus,
sort of
they've got like an
stopping
inbuilt
it.
PVR with cloud-based gaming.
But only for the past... It only works for the few minutes. It
Well, no,
doesn't-
they don't really elaborate. I think you can record up to 10 minutes. They had like a follow-up interview.
From what I heard, was it will only have stored the last few minutes, maybe 10 minutes, the last 10 minutes of gameplay you had. So it doesn't work with recording everything.
Yeah.
It's just that if something cool happens, quickly end the game you're in and save
And
it.
another interesting thing is you can let a friend take over for
Yeah.
you, even in single player.
Social gaming.
Yeah.
But I don't
From what
know
they were
how
saying,
that
it's quite
works
seamless,
with
so it wouldn't be
trophies.
end the game you're in.
You know,
Take
it's
it
they basically remote assistance over the internet and take control of
I
you.
mean, can you imagine playing like Arkham City or something and finding the challenges really hard? Then your
That's-
mate just pops on and does them for you.
That's
Do
what
you
we were
get
saying.
the achievement? Or
We were talking about
do
it like
they-
that. It's a bit weird. Like, it shouldn't for casual gamers. It makes sense because if there's a part in the game you can't get past and you want to finish the game, get your friend to do it. But then if it's a skill-based sort of thing, you know, I want to just get all of the achievements on this, it takes a part of the game away.
I would imagine you'd be able to log in and maybe achievements are disabled in that mode or something.
Could be, but
Because even you, as the the non-casual gamer helping out your mate, could get an easy achievement from not owning that game or something.
No, I don't.
You know
no,
what I mean?
because you wouldn't get the achievement. It's the person's account you're taking over would get the achievement.
Yeah, but I imagine
trophy.
I imagine you'd have to sign in, like as the other player, you'd have to physically sign in.
No, I think
No,
you
no,
just
no.
literally link onto there. It's like buddying up on the Xbox. Like you'd be on the same party list, and I'm assuming you can talk to each other.
Yeah.
And then you can
Yeah.
take over because you can watch their screen as well. And if they're doing bad,
Yeah.
you take
Yeah,
over.
I
And
see
that's
it
another
with
cool thing, is that you can actually watch them.
I'd say it would work like how remote assisting on like computers works. You know, you ask someone to take control, they take control, and then it's done.
Yeah, so I still think the end user.
Yeah.
And what
will
else
get
was
the,
there? You
will get the
could.
achievement,
Yeah,
the
because it's
trophy.
their account that's doing
Yeah,
the
that's
thing.
right. I mean, it's just the same
It'd be
as
cool if
getting
the
something.
person helping got an achievement as well.
No,
It's
no,
an
no,
incentive to
No, they
that.
wouldn't do that because I mean, say for instance, you came around here to help me complete a game, and you got me an achievement on my account.
Yeah, you picked up his controller.
Yeah, you picked up my controller and you logged on as me. That's exactly what it is. It's just that you don't theoretically have to be in the same building as me.
Fair enough. Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah,
I don't think I'll ever use that though.
it's because you don't have a PlayStation.
It's
Well,
because
if
it's
I
in the same room.
True. If
And,
I needed help, I would just be like,
I could help you.
Tony.
And that you can download things whilst playing them, stuff
Yeah,
like that.
but you've then same with watching movies that you're downloading and streaming. You've got to keep behind that buffer edge. So if you've got a bad internet connection,
If you got bad internet, then
Yeah.
you're going to have a bad
So I'll
time.
stay away from
Think I've
PS4.
bad internet, you're going to have
Get
a bad time.
Well, I mean, it's slow as fuck anyway on the PS.
Is it?
Yeah, the internet.
It's not. It's fine.
Never using one, I wouldn't know.
Ever since I got a decent
The internet,
Get what you pay
never
for.
using
I've
it.
never used. I have never used an internet.
I mean, explain their updates and why they take so long then.
They have a lot of updates. Xbox has updates.
Did you get that with Duke Nukem? Because I've never seen that before.
This is the Balls of Steel edition, given to me today.
Who by?
Yesterday by,
Duke Nukem
by
statue.
Alan from the Urban Arcade.
Oh, Alan, the Urban
He
Arcade.
should be
Check him
making an
out.
appearance.
Yeah.
Sub him.
Yeah,
We're going to link him now.
plugging and whatnot. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, but he should come as a guest.
I think you
We
should.
will.
He'd like
Yeah.
to come over.
Maybe
as a
we
guest.
should ask
Alan,
him
Put him in
how
the
to
link
make
dump and
We
whatnot.
want you to guess.
interesting stuffs.
I need a second
yeah.
PS3 expert here.
Yeah.
Because all these guys are X-Fags. Yeah, that's right.
No, I'm a current fag.
He's always been a fag.
You play a DS. So.
The next gen fag.
3DS.
Oh,
Motherfucker.
is it extra large?
No, it's not.
Well, he's trying to complete his Pokédex.
I am trying to complete my Pokédex
Yeah, you meant
Which
to be
I'm
posting.
doing right now.
You meant to be
I'm trading.
posting about that, aren't you, soon?
to get more Pokemons.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Matt, where's your post?
It's on its way.
Yeah.
I've been building a spreadsheet.
Oh, I've heard about your spreadsheet. Is it the name of the Pokemon? What game you'd need to collect them?
No, it's not that detailed. It's just a list of.
The name of the Pokemon, and you shade in a shell when you a cell when you've got it.
A shell.
Yeah, no, that is it.
Don't need it. Couldn't you just have a Pokedex?
No, because it doesn't keep track of the ones that I can't get in my game. There's 4 different colours. There's Pokemon I have, Pokemon that I can get in the game that I've got,
Right.
Pokemon that I have and need to get their evolutions or pre-breeding,
Right.
and then Pokemon that I cannot physically get in this game, so I need to trade outside for.
And
4
then-
categories.
Fifth one, shiny Japanese Ditto.
No, that's not a category. I'm just happy that I
Sixth
have that.
category, Pokemon you want to sleep with.
No, that's the list.
That's why I've got my
That's
shiny.
why it's completing.
Nicki
That's why I've
Minaj.
got my shiny Japanese Ditto.
Nicki, what?
Nicki Minaj.
Jinx.
Jinx.
She is.
A wild Nicki Minaj of you.
I only recently found out who Nicki Minaj is. So
That's
She's a
I just
bitch.
realised this says voice chat.
really,
I saw
So,
her. I saw her
Don't know if
picture
they
being
can hear me,
compared
but-
to
Who are you
a
talking to?
pony.
some random guy.
Yeah, I
They're
knew
from Reddit.
someone was going to mention
They were
it.
quite
Only a
helpful.
donkey.
It's a donkey. It's a donkey. Ah, yeah.
guy from Reddit. Welcome to the podcast. What the fuck?
Yeah, man, that's Nicki Minaj.
That's terrifying.
Send me that picture for the link up.
I'll send you a picture for the link up.
You might need to annotate which one's Nicki Minaj and which one's the donkey.
I think
Send
that's
that
very
picture
important.
to
I
my
don't
email.
actually know.
Okay.
They're in a TARDIS.
You're in a TARDIS.
What did you think of the games announced? Pretty standard fare, I'd say.
Diablo 3.
No, yeah.
Oh, come on.
No,
That would have been cool 6 months
Final
ago.
Fantasy.
Okay,
Another
that's
Final
exactly what I
Fantasy.
said, Barry. Like, Adam put the point of, when have Blizzard ever released a game onto a console? But the point was, Diablo 3 is so old. The only people...
But it
why
could be
would
a
pe-
sign of things to come.
It's a good start,
Yeah.
and it is a sign of things coming.
The one thing that I like, because the only game I've ever really been interested in on the PlayStation is Infamous and Second Son. I saw the trailer for it. It
Yeah.
looks pretty good.
Yeah, that's cool.
Are we assuming that's his brother or something?
I don't know. It doesn't.
And he's got fire abilities instead of lightning.
Well, in Infamous 2, you actually gain fire or ice.
Oh, do you?
Through like a side mission.
Okay.
You choose between one person, you get fire and ice. So yeah, some people would have fire as a primary ability. So he's not related to the main character.
I'd say the biggest game announcement would have to be Destiny. The
Yeah,
fact that
Destiny
Bungie
is
are
good.
branching out to the PlayStation.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm so sad.
That's proper
mean-
kicking Microsoft in the
I mean,
balls.
Microsoft is still getting Destiny,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
the PS4 is getting exclusive content.
It's like when
Which is a proper kick in the
when
balls
Yeah.
to Microsoft.
when bloody
No.
Mass Effect 2 was announced. It's like, oh yeah, we're gonna go on PS3 as well.
Is that out on the PlayStation? They have
Mass
all the Mass
Effect-
Effects now?
They've got Mass Effect 1. Yeah, that's the newest one they got. About honestly, it is about
Well done them, they're doing very well.
4 weeks ago. Their licensing ran out and they put it on PS3 as
Yeah.
well.
Wow.
Yeah, so now they have the whole trilogy. Because when Mass Effect 2 first got announced that it's coming to PS3, Microsoft like, well, the full Mass Effect experience is still on Xbox.
Yeah, but now it's not.
And now it's like, la 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 la.
Yeah, but now it's finished. Nobody cares.
I know, right?
What were the other games?
I can't. No.
New Killzone.
New Killzone looked good.
Drive Club, was it?
Yeah, Drive Club looks interesting.
Which
That's
is-
by the guys who did Motorstorm.
Oh, those people.
Yeah, but they wanted to make a proper serious
I
racing
thought
game.
that was a golf game. When you first
Well, Motorstorm.
No, Drive.
Drive.
Oh, right.
Motorstorm.
When I first
Golf.
read about it, I was like, is that a driving game or is that an actual golf game? That just
And that
a weird
is,
name.
I don't really play realistic driving games, but you have to be in first person for that. You're always in first person.
I like first person on driving games anyway.
Dave's
You
trying
have
to
no
invade
voice.
the cast.
Dave can fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dave. Here in
If he really wants
internet
to be in the
spirit.
podcast, he should just be here.
Yeah.
Isn't he in Wales?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cardiff.
This isn't that far to travel.
Oh no. I mean, once a week. That's all we
You
ask.
could walk in there about half an hour. Jeez.
Is it streaming live now?
Yes.
No.
You
Yeah.
could always just sort of like give him a
Um,
microphone and give him a microphone, just play him through the computer.
Bad feedback.
Yeah, no, that really wouldn't work.
I know.
You can play him through someone else's laptop. That's about it.
That's what I meant. Because John's got his laptop.
Yeah.
Oh, and you did
We're
say New
recording
Final
mine.
Fantasy.
Oh, okay.
So
Really?
I'm not completely.
New Final Fantasy. They showed the old tech demo.
What number are we on now?
They didn't
14.
say. It
No,
could.
15.
It
14
could,
was the online one. wasn't
14
it?
was online.
It could be a Final Fantasy VII remake.
Yeah, but it's not going to.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Final
available.
Fantasy VII. Everyone buys the PS4. I see this happening.
No. If it was Final Fantasy VII remake, everyone would buy a
Buy a
PS4.
PS4.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just good marketing.
Right,
No shame.
Sony. Who runs Sony?
£600.
Some Japanese name, right?
And it can't be. It can't be that.
Oi,
immersive.
Mr. Miyagi. What you need
That's
to
China.
do?
Racist.
Some sort of ease.
So racist.
I'm not
Wow.
racist.
Sort of ease.
Anyway, if we had Dad on here, it would be a much more racist thing.
Yeah, it's fine. It's observational. So.
Yeah, if it's observational, it's not racist.
That's an unfair stereotype.
Yeah, but
Dad.
it can't be that Final Fantasy Versus 13.
You said you wanted to record
Why not?
everything he said because of that.
Because
reason.
it's a new Final
No,
Fantasy.
because
He
he
said,
says
new
funny
Final
stuff.
Fantasy. Be excited for E3. Okay, thank you. And then he
Oh
shut
yeah,
up.
yeah, and I was being
That's,
racist.
that's exactly what he did. He flew all the way to New York just to say, new Final Fantasy.
Bye.
E3. Be excited. Thank you. And he just shuffled off.
Shuffled
and everyone,
off.
Yeah, everyone was like, yeah.
Who the fuck was that guy?
And before that, they showed the old tech demo. You know, that kind of Eastern Arabic kind of Final Fantasy.
That looked awesome.
Did you ever see that?
No, no.
You
That
didn't?
looked amazing.
You should watch it. It's really good. It's like an Arabic setting, but it's Final
You mean
Fantasy.
Arabic?
No, shh, we're going with Arabic.
Whatever.
It's like
It's like aerobics.
Just like
Aerobic setting.
it's like last week in D&D where Tony couldn't say elixir.
Yeah.
Elixir.
I can't remember what
He
you
learned
said.
it.
Elixir.
No, it was you were saying something over and over again. I kept
Elixir.
saying to Matt, he's not saying elixir right, and then you'd say it again. I go, he's doing it again, and then Barry said elixir, and then you changed the way you said it. And I was like, he's figured it out. It's okay. We'll carry on.
You were saying like Exeter or something like that.
Oh yeah, excellent.
Oh, yeah.
I did notice.
Silent E.
I just wasn't being a bastard. Well, anyway,
What else
Arabic.
did they announce?
Arabian.
Arabic.
Yeah, like aerobic,
Or Arabic.
but Arabs.
Aerobic Arabs.
Anyway,
Oh, right.
it's
It's a very niche gym, just for them.
It's like a mage
They
running
do
away
have
from a big
Arab
wolf,
gyms.
Arabs
but it's a
and
tech
Arabs.
demo they released at E3,
Okay.
showcasing the new engine. So for some reason they just showed that again, as if it was new. And then
I
this
heard it was
old guy
brand new.
comes on and just says, be excited for E3, and shuffles off, like I said.
They'll probably announce Final Fantasy 15,
No,
which will be online.
no.
No, because if they've just
Final
done
Fantasy
14
7.
online, they won't do.
No, Final Fantasy, but they said a new Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy 10-2 remake.
Ten
With
three.
lightning.
We're all in
Starring lightning.
Oh god!
the
Oh no, that's what they're going to announce.
Oh,
13.3.
Yeah.
13-4.
Oh god!
There's
The
first
new
three
lightning
already?
trilogy.
They're just going to start like announcing sequels for all of them.
No, they'll remake 10 with a good ending.
Kingdom
Eight.
Hearts 3 Lightning Returns. Oh no, wait, that's final. Whatever. But yeah,
Yeah, that's
so
a
they
series they're
announced
milking.
that. But apart from that, they didn't really show much new. They showed this random game called Knack, which
People keep talking about it, I don't know what it is.
it didn't look very good. Cutesy graphics. Looks
Oh.
like a Vita game.
Watch Dogs,
Watch Dogs look good, but
which
that's,
is the Ubisoft
That
game.
wasn't
Is that
announced.
an-
That was announced a long time
is that an
ago.
exclusive?
No.
I don't
It's not.
know,
is it?
but
It still looked impressive though.
It's the Ubisoft game about hacking, basically.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
Yeah.
Did you see the demo for that?
Oh, I saw the trailer for it.
Did you see the playthrough?
No, I saw a trailer.
Ah,
I
that's
saw
cool.
a 10-minute playthrough.
Yeah, he's running around and he like.
There was
he
a bit where
mugs
he's at a
someone.
train.
Yeah, and he stops a train and he jumps on it because he's got his little hacking phone. It's pretty cool. The best bit though,
My
was
phone stops trains too.
there was a police car chasing him and he pulls up his phone and he makes police barriers come up and
Alright.
like right at the right moment.
I mean,
so it
lucky
smashes
for him,
him.
there were police barriers right there where he was being chased.
They're not like like
Like
the
the
bollards, I know what you
clothes
mean.
off
Yeah, yeah,
thieves that can rise. He pulls them up and he fucks over a police car. Pretty cool. It looks a bit too choreographed though. For
That's
a
what I'm
demo.
saying. Like,
Yeah.
No,
he had to
always
be
like
in the
that.
right place
Exactly.
at the right time.
I mean, I'm sure that's possible.
if he was
It's one
100
of
yards
those-
down the street, you'd be fucked
It's
up.
probably something that's been done over and over again to get the timings perfect.
Oh, of course.
playtesting.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, that looked good as well. And then they just showed loads of Destiny stuff. And some random move stuff as well, but I think I went for a smoke then. So I didn't
No.
really...
Because it was move.
I was like, moves on. Phone, never smoke. Wonderbook. No. No Wonderbook.
Connect trumps it.
What's up with not showing what the console looks like?
I don't know.
It's a surprise.
Because it was Trollface. They were like, no, we're going to show you the PS4.
Also, how much? I'm not telling you that either.
We'll show you the DualShock.
They showed
Yeah,
the...
we're not announcing the PlayStation 4. We're just announcing the new controller.
Yeah, they
It has the
showed-
ability to do everything.
Which everyone saw about 4 days earlier
Yeah.
anyway, because it got leaked. But, yeah, it looks...
Apparently, even the head of Sony doesn't know what the PS4 looks like yet.
I'd be impressed if we didn't know what the PS3 was.
yeah, shittest guy ever.
The
Make a
fuck is
lot of
this?
sense.
Actually, it would make a lot of sense from Sony if he had no idea what
He
it was.
thinks he's working
Someone
for
brings a
Sega.
PS3 to him. It's like, oh, the new PS4's right. No,
The
that's
first
your
thing I
PS3.
did after
Just
watching...
make this again. It's perfect.
So the images on the internet of what people were saying it's going to look really shit. It's like a circular thing with a
That's
the
not
glass
what they're
frame
saying.
around
They're
it.
just like...
No, but those are the
Bam.
pictures. But that's the one that appears the most.
The internet never lies.
So I do like the
Internet always
picture of the
lies.
PS4
Never.
controller where it's like 50.
The internet
Nice
lies
shot.
more than John lies.
No, I'd have a Wikipedia entry about me if that happened. It doesn't exist, Charles.
What?
I still have
I'm
proof.
looking at you, Matt.
I still have the proof.
Thank you, Barry. By the way.
Oh, it's fucking welcome. I said nice shirt.
Oh, yeah, nice
Yeah,
shirt.
that's pretty cool.
Nice tattoo. Yeah.
Why?
Wow.
You're wearing my shirt. That looks like my shirt.
But yeah, I think it was a good
That's like a
conference,
shirt,
and
Did they talk about anything else?
not really. I mean, the share button they talked about a
That's
lot.
the Gaikai thing, isn't it?
Yeah, Gaikai, and there's a touchscreen on the
And the
PS
controller,
DualShock.
yeah.
I wonder
It's
where they
got a
got that idea
camera,
from.
connected
Mm.
kind of camera.
Yeah.
It's got a move
It's a
function.
3D
bar.
camera as well.
Yeah, so it's got like the move in the controller already.
Because they realised that no one wanted the move, so they thought we'll make you.
You
have it.
can just play demos without downloading them, but you,
We got
Yeah.
it's like a big giant Facebook console, really. I don't know what it looks like.
Well, you're sounding
And
like
yet, after all of that, I'm actually more
I did like it a
interested
lot.
in the Wii U now than I am in the PS4.
You know,
It's just
I
yeah, it's a good
remember
conference.
when the PS3 was originally announced, the PlayStation Home, that whole sort of where you would, it looked like it was a video game in itself. Did that ever actually happen?
Yeah, it did, and it's got a really strong user base within the PSN.
The whole thing where it's like
It's
you have
like-
your own room
Yeah.
in this virtual
It's kind of
world.
like Fight Club. No one talks about it outside of it.
Yeah, because I rarely hear it. Like, I remember seeing it. Like,
It's just like this secret thing.
I
That
remember seeing like a
people
demo
do.
of it, and people were like, "Oh, I just played Resistance, and I got the Resistance wallpaper in my room."
Yeah.
And then like you could go to the main hub and meet with other
Like,
people.
the thing about that is, I prefer Xbox, like the avatar system, a lot better to that Home. 'Cause that's what I compare it to. Home is something you have to sit there and wait for it to load for like 5 minutes, and then update, and then you're walking around. And
Yeah, because wasn't the idea you walk around and you pull out your PSP to do stuff, like to
I
interact with your
made
walls?
he looks like a Norse gay Star Trek
Self-image then.
Viking. Exactly.
A
He's wearing-
Norse Viking.
Yes.
Fuck.
He's massive. He's wearing a big red shirt.
Yeah.
With a
Yeah,
big,
Thor's hammer.
he doesn't have Warhammer. He's got a motion tracker. I think they released something for EVP, so I'll pay for that. And he's wearing like blue jeans, and he's got bright pink hair with a giant dwarf beard. And I just go around dancing. You walk up someone /dance. It's brilliant, and you make loads of friends from that. Just
So
like
it's
an
a
MMO.
really high-tech version of RuneScape.
Exactly, but in a mall.
RuneScape in a mall.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
It gets to nightfall and zombies come, right?
Mallscape.
Mallscape.
It's
really?
pretty cool, but it never.
That's where the zombies come in. That's why they're
That sounds like a really cool.
The most annoying thing is it's right next to the PlayStation Store. So I'm like, when I'm half asleep, I go into the store and I actually press home, and then it starts loading, and you can't stop it.
It's quick if you just turn off the
Fuck's
console
sake.
and never turn it back on.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. I don't know if they'll be carrying that on or what. I want to see what they do with PlayStation Plus and the instant game collection. That is really good value.
I have no idea what that is. What's that?
You
What's
pay,
PlayStation Plus?
You pay £30 a year,
Right.
so it's optional because online's free anyway.
Yeah.
And then when you pay £30 a year, you instantly get 12 games, just a set list of 12 games, and they switch them up 2 games every month. So this month, for example, I got Sleeping Dogs. I have got a cup. It's over there.
to you.
No tea for
I want a
you.
cup of tea.
Fine.
Is that over there by
I
the
washed my
lamp?
cup. It's in the dryer.
I didn't wash my cup. It's by the lamp.
So yeah, you get two
Yeah,
games.
two games. Yeah, you get 2. Oh, Sleeping Dogs. Which,
So you actually get the game.
Yeah, you get the game for free to download, and as long as you're for the whole year, because the subscription is for a year.
Right.
So as long as you've got an active subscription, you can earn trophies, keep them, keep the game on your hard drive, delete it, re-download it, download it on another console if you want.
But only for a year. After the year, you can't. Or once it's
Unless
taken off
you
your
really-
list,
Yeah.
the game's not there anymore.
What's an active
It's just not there. You
subscription?
keep your yeah, exactly. So it's there. You keep your game saves, but you can't access the game without.
So if you don't complete the game in the amount of time they give it to you, you've got to go buy the game.
Yes.
It's a pretty good concept.
No, it's really good because
Like for ages.
yeah, I've
Never
been,
heard of it.
I've been in it 2 years now.
If the PlayStation actually, or anyone who owns a PlayStation, talk about these things, I might have a reason to buy it.
It's such good value, honestly. I mean, I got Guardians of Middle-earth when it came
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
They do brand new games.
Dude.
You get 2 full retail games, 1 PSN game, and loads of other random shit. So it's really good. So I want to know what they're doing with that because I'll have an active subscription when the PS4 comes out in October, say, or November.
Holidays, they said.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
2013
it'll
holidays.
be November or something. So I'll still have a PS Plus.
So when I'm talking to most people about why a PlayStation would be better than an Xbox, they just come up with better graphics, Blu-ray, free live.
It's not.
They never bring up any. I know it's not. I've always done that first.
Oh, Dave questioned us about how you said Destiny was Unreal 4. It's not.
Yeah, no, I asked you that and you said yeah, it is.
But I said I hadn't watched it. I have no idea.
I think they're going to do another Unreal 4 really soon, and Quake 5, and Doom 4.
Doom 4.
Mm,
Wow.
delicious.
Yeah, no, people need PlayStation owners need to tell more about PlayStation Plus stuff.
Yeah,
that
because
would have sold
It's
me,
probably the
possibly.
best thing
You
about
can
it.
rent
It's so
any-
good.
You can rent any, you can try any game on there for free as well, can't you?
Yeah.
And
That's
I
cool
think
as
it's
well.
is it for 48 hours?
Oh yeah, full game trials.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
full
yeah.
game trials. You can just download the whole game.
if you can
download it.
complete the game in 48 hours, you get
Yeah,
it.
that's true.
Yeah.
Not sure if achievements or trophies. the
I
same.
wonder if they'll bring in what you can do on Steam. You know how you can lend your game to people
Yeah.
on Steam? That might be because if they're going to come in with the whole making everything downloadable, they don't want you to have discs anymore.
Everything, everywhere. That's their motto.
Yeah, really?
Sorry.
Because that's a phone company.
No, that's what they didn't say that.
That's Orange and T-Mobile, but
They said
I don't think they can use that phrase. I think that's
it wasn't their
copyrighted.
motto. It's just like we are thinking everywhere, every when.
Every when.
Yeah,
Every how.
Every win.
Every Wednesday. Oh no, wait, that's Orange again. Damn it.
Damn it.
No, because like with discs and that, if I have a game and I want to lend it to someone, you just give you the disc, right?
Mm.
With Steam, obviously, because they're all downloaded, you can lend a copy of the game. It means it's disabled for me to play it, but if I lend it to you, Tony, you're able to play it.
That's so realistic.
Yeah, well, that's kind of the idea. Because
Yeah.
all their stuff is downloaded, there's no physical copies, they're still allowing you to do that. But I wonder if they're going to go with the whole everyone has to download all the stuff. They don't want physical copies. Or
Well,
the disc is the initial install. and
They've
that's it.
also said that it's definitely not blocking used games.
Yeah, because that's
Definitely
another one
not.
of the rumours.
Not that they
was coming out.
focused on it or anything. It's just kind of there.
That's more of a room for Xbox,
So
isn't it?
if
Yeah.
Xbox did that,
They
and
would.
PS3 didn't. Yeah,
Yeah.
PS4. Can you imagine if they did though? Everyone would go PS4.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
that.
But I don't
Like,
think they would. I
they
mean,
wouldn't
it
now.
was leaked a while ago, but I reckon it was one of the Microsoft leaked it to see what everyone would think.
Yeah. Yeah, and then think, shit, can we do this?
Yeah, it's like,
No,
oh,
can't.
we're going to have it so that you can't.
The internet is angry. We can't do this.
Yeah, if you no used games, they don't like that. We were never going to do it.
So
Vicious rumours.
yeah, it's interesting as well because PS4 said, the head of Sony even said he would let Microsoft go first. They thought, fuck it, we'll just
Well, Microsoft are now rumoured their conferences in April, isn't it?
Yeah.
March, April.
Yeah. So
I don't know if that's confirmed or not yet, but
well, but
it's
Well,
heavily-
it's definitely
as
gonna
soon
be
as
called
one of
June.
them did something, the other one was going to not too far behind. We're going to
yeah.
come up with.
Well,
it.
no, yeah, Microsoft's are going to have a conference soon, but it's only rumoured that it'll be April. That could be
I
false.
forgot one of the cool games they showed. Deep Down, a Capcom game. Looks like Dark Souls or something, but like in-game graphics were insane.
Ah, cool. Should we go?
Have you played Sleeping Dogs yet then?
Yes, I played it.
What
for
did you
now.
think?
I like it. I like driving around, punching people in the face, countering people,
See, I
punching
didn't like
more
the driving
people.
so
in
much.
Isn't that the game where you can drive with the door open?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Because
just
you
like,
can
take
jump
people
out.
out.
You
No,
can-
you drive with the door open to take out cyclists.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
you
can
can
also
drop
jump
it.
out of the car onto another car.
No,
And
it's
you
to take
can
out
also
cyclists. There's no
face
other
palm
reason
into
for it.
road and lose half your health. I found out.
Ah.
Yeah.
You can also beat someone to death with a fish and get an achievement.
You
which
can.
You missed that one.
You can.
You said you were
I
playing
got
through a
that.
level, and it was like near the beginning where you're in like
Yeah,
a
in the
sushi
market.
bar.
Yeah, in the
Oh,
market.
yeah, no, you.
I told you that you smashed the
Yeah, I
the
missed out on
aquarium and you get a fish out and just slap someone to death with it.
Yeah, no, I missed out on that.
Yeah,
Too.
you can totally do that. Well, it's not bad, and it's for all intents and purposes, it's a free game.
Yeah,
And it's quite good.
but I don't know. I don't.
It's a free game for me as well because I borrowed it from
I
someone.
don't think I will buy a PS4.
Oh, and they do free betas as well, like early access betas.
Ah, okay.
What about if it's
But the
like
thing is-
£100?
It's not. It's not going to be that
That's-
cheap.
It's going to be 350, and there will be a bigger SKU, probably 450.
Oh, and what
I'd say.
the main problem I have was with the not backwards compatible.
Well, at least they're being honest about it.
Yeah, but what they did say was, at the moment, it's not going to be backwards compatible, which makes me think downloading things.
Or what they'll do is they'll release a PS 4.2.
No, I reckon it will be games that you previously have for a charge will allow you to download them. But not all games. Some.
They've said the downloads and the discs won't be backwards compatible because of the architecture. Of the
Yeah.
PS4. At least they're honest about it, because that's one of the main things people want to know, and that's fair enough.
Because I remember because the original PS3 was backwards compatible, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And when we were at PC World,
That's why it's so
like
expensive.
3 of them came in, like a year after they'd stopped the backwards compatible. Like 3 of them came in, and all 3 of them sold internally to staff because they weren't going to let people know that we had these ones. Which I thought was brilliant.
Someone at work texted one of our mates asking if the PS4 was in stock. yeah,
Who's that?
yeah,
I
mine.
told him to say yes. It is. I'm going to take 2 PS3s together.
Mike,
That'd be
what did
PS6.
Michael do?
Wait a minute.
What did Michael do?
His mate
Take two
texted him
PS2s together.
asking him if the PS4 was in after the announcement conference about 5 hours ago. Yeah, it was funny.
Well,
But
So-
yeah, all in all,
In
I
all,
think it
yeah.
looks good, but I'm interested in seeing what Microsoft will do.
from what I mean, I don't know if you heard the video me and Adam put out just after the conference.
Nope.
We were going
Hardcore
through
stuff.
we were going through all the stuff they said. My basic conclusion with it is Sony are doing better than they did before.
Oh yeah, I
'Cause-
mean the first thing I did after that conference was watch the 2006 conference,
Yeah.
like a 2-minute summary, and it's just like a dubstep remix of going Ridge Racer $599 Ridge Racer. Brilliant. Here's this giant enemy crab. This game is based on real historical events. So here's this giant enemy crab. Oh, so good.
But yeah, it's like, from what they've said, they've listened to the fans.
Ridge Racer.
And listen to the developers.
Well, yeah,
Yes,
that's the thing.
which is most important.
We're basically got a supercharged PC, they were calling it, and they've gone to the developers and said, "What do you want?" And they've said, "Well, your last console was shit. We couldn't do any of these things. Can you do
Because
this?"
most of the games are like built on the 360 and imported to the PS3 at the moment, aren't they?
Because it's easier to develop.
Yeah, it's easier to
It's
put
developed.
like. But now that they've gone to the developers,
Yeah.
people can just make games.
Yeah, and that's exciting as well.
Yeah.
That the
So,
developers are actually
In
really
all,
happy with it.
well done, Sony. They're doing it right. But I don't know whether it will make me buy it or not. The only thing that's making me want to get one is the Infamous games. I like the idea of
I
Infamous.
played a bit of Infamous 2 last night because I'm excited.
I think the only real reason I like the idea of Infamous is I like Static Shock.
You like it's got. I mean,
Speaking
I
of
started.
Static Shock has been in the last 4 or 5 episodes of Young Justice.
Oh, really? Oh, what? Young Virgil or old Virgil?
Young Virgil.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Like, new Virgil just discovered he has powers, Virgil.
Sweet. I need to catch up on Young Justice.
Yeah.
I think I'm on
That made me
episode.
think, I was watching it this morning. That made me
I'm on
think,
episode 14 of the first season.
Like, okay, well, you
But-
need to catch up.
Yeah, I know.
So I started Assassin's Creed 2 the other day.
Good game.
And I,
Don't play
it's brilliant. I'm going to finish it. But comparing it to Infamous's, parkour, transversion and stuff, climbing buildings like a boss,
Yeah.
Infamous does it so much better. It really does.
Prototype does the whole climbing buildings as well, doesn't it?
Doesn't he just run up buildings?
I've never played it.
Being
I
a
just,
fucking mutant or something. He just jumps, I think. I haven't played it
I
either.
think Alien runs up buildings.
I hear you lot love that game.
I haven't played it yet.
Well, it was alright. It wasn't.
Everyone just complains about it.
Because it could have been so much more.
Yeah.
It looks like a game that should have come out 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the main problem that I found with it for the half hour that I played it.
The other problems are the AI. And it's just mad. The storyline I've got no problem with. I love the story. Brilliant. But yeah, disappointing.
It's weird because that would the game that I would have said that you would have loved. Like that could have been your game of the year, and it was only
Everyone
February.
was looking forward to it so much. Everyone wanted it to be good, especially with Gearbox behind it. But they
It's a Gearbox game.
they outsourced it though to Timegate Studios. Never even heard of them. And they just fucked it up. I heard that Gearbox did a lot of good groundwork on it, but Timegate got rid of it all for some reason and started again. Gearbox went back, like, dude, how you doing? Oh, fuck.
Where's our game?
I was
What's
like,
this
shit,
extra
what's
thing you've
this?
got here?
And then they had to restart again. So within the 5 years it took to develop, they had to restart it like 5 times, and it was
Terrible.
just chopped up. So I still enjoyed it. I've got like 800 points, nearly finished it.
Nice.
I enjoyed the demo.
Yeah, the demo was good.
The demo looked better.
It did. But yeah, disappointing. Definitely not game of the year.
There's a thing I read recently about Counter-Strike, was it Global Offensive?
Yup.
These people in Canada have made their own map, and it's a complete replica of the subway system in one of the Canadian towns. They've been sued by the people who own the subway system for saying it was too realistic. Right? They said if they release the map publicly, they're going to sue them for like $50,000.
It reminds me of something that happened to Resistance 1,
Yeah,
which was a PS3 launch game. You know, when
I know the game.
it's based in
Fall of
like,
Man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. It's based in the 50s. It's like a church in Manchester, and like the church actually tried to sue them.
But I don't get
They
what
were
the
like,
problem
"Fuck you."
is. Like, because it's not to do with the like adverts that they put up in there. Because they put up the actual adverts that you have in the train station
Yeah.
from whenever they like did their scouting. But it's not to do with that. It's just the fact that it's an actual location. I don't see that as being such a problem.
I like
People
more
are
games.
dicks.
Like they put it along the lines of, what if people who get on that subway line see it in the game and they suddenly get worried that there's terrorists and counter-terrorists shooting each other? What the fuck's that got to do with anything?
Leading
Plus, it's
effect.
Canada.
Yeah, it's not even a real country
Oh.
anyway. Wow. What? That's a song?
Still.
God.
But no, see, I quite enjoy it.
Yeah, I would.
No,
If there was a game, look,
I get
especially
that,
if it's
yeah.
like something like a Final Fantasy game,
Yeah.
kind of like what was it? The Getaway,
roll.
Yeah, The Getaway, which
where it was set in London.
brilliant that was, and it was so realistic to
did
London.
enjoy that.
There was a part where I was playing that, and I needed to get from one side of London to the other. My dad knows London. I said, "What's the quickest way to get to Leicester Square from here?" And he told me the exact directions to do it. And he goes, "Alternatively, drive through Hyde Park." And I went, "Do you know what? I can do that." And drove straight through Hyde Park and got to where I wanted to go. And he was surprised at how realistic it was. Like he was like, "Just turn down that street. Yeah, that is the pub that's there." You know, because my dad maps out the country by pubs. But
Who doesn't?
yeah. But yeah, no,
No, I had this obviously like growing up in London.
Yeah.
I'd be driving around doing missions like, I've been there.
Yeah.
I've been there.
That's how when
I've been there.
Getaway 2, Black Monday came out. I was, because obviously it was a couple of years later and I'd been to London a lot more. I was like, no, I know exactly where I am. Hey, look, let's see if we can get into Camden Market. You know,
But I'd like if an RPG game was set in England,
yeah,
I'd quite happily travel around doing let's go to all the places they went in the game tour.
yeah, that would be brilliant. Or like,
I'd do it in cosplay as well.
but I don't see the problem with people making fan-made maps of locations. You know, that's not. I don't see that as a downside.
I always thought the workplace would be a good like COD map or something.
Where
Something
no,
like
I've always said where I
Leslie-
work.
Yeah.
Leslie
Where I work would be brilliant for paintballing. But then, failing that, I'd love to build that in Counter-Strike or whatever.
Oh, Yarnfield would be awesome. For
Yeah, Yarnfield would work for it.
Oh, that's such a good multiplayer map name.
Yarnfield.
Yarnfield Death Trap. Like, you're coming to Leavesden on Monday, yeah?
Yeah.
Have you haven't been in there before, have you?
Oh, never mind.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, of course. So, yeah, but
like-
don't you agree that would work brilliantly?
Yes,
with
I
the
agree.
4 different levels and different
It's
ways
like
of intersecting?
Adrift, Exile, Yardfield. Voting
Yep.
the shit out of that.
Upvote that. But yeah, so I don't see a problem with it. It's like in Minecraft, there are so many people building all these things from real life. They're not suddenly going to get sued by. Like, I want to build Westminster in Minecraft. It'll be a
I'm
fucking
sure you would have
epic
been the
thing.
first person to do it.
I've looked, no one's done it.
Oh,
I've
Do
not
it.
seen anyone build
Be the
Westminster.
first.
Yeah, it'll be fucking difficult to do because Gothic architecture in Minecraft would be difficult. But
Nothing
need a
is
texture
impossible.
pack.
am I
and a
going to
lot
get
of people to help.
sued? Am I going to get sued by the government for
Yes.
building the housing apartment?
yes, you will.
Well, when I put the
Maybe
TNT
that's why
underneath
nobody's
it.
done it.
I'll put the TNT underneath it. Be realistic.
Lava everywhere.
I thought the Thames was river,
Oh
not
my.
lava. Yeah, but
It's probably about as toxic as lava.
it's true.
I'm sure that.
Toxic.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was about
It's diseased.
to mention that I was wrong there.
I'm sure the first thought when
No, the
drinking
Thames is
lava
supposed to be
is that
pretty
it's
clean,
toxic.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's.
I-
It's supposed to be.
Yeah,
and I
I
did
can-
use air quotes.
Yeah,
This is
I can
toxic.
see the bottom.
Oh god, the fire! This is toxic.
Yeah.
You've got about as much chance of surviving under lava as you have underwater in the Thames.
That's because the Thames is full of undercurrents. That's
Yeah.
why you can't swim.
Yeah,
Like,
people. If you go under the water, you'd be dragged downstream.
unless you're like in one of the estuaries.
Yeah,
near the
or
end.
dragged upstream. Sometimes it's a fucking weird.
Is-
place.
I saw a boat.
Here's a question, Mr. John.
Okay, Mr. Barry.
PS4 is offering all that online social stuff for like
Yeah.
free,
Okay.
like the PS Century.
Right.
What would you want to see on the Xbox
Everything
that
but
you
Battle.
pay for?
Everything but Battle.
What would they do? What would be better about it?
Because you've said about the plus, yeah,
Yeah.
and they're giving that away for how much?
That'd be it's £40 a year, but
So
you
it's
can
the
get
same.
it online for 30.
It's the same as what you pay for your Xbox Live account, and the Xbox Live account doesn't give you anything like that.
Just let you play online.
I mean, with that as well, it gives
It does. It does make Xbox Live sound a bit dickish, doesn't it?
But it gives you, Xbox Live gives you monthly discounts.
True.
Plus gives you.
And with the reward system,
it
they've
gives
got
you.
in
It gives
recently,
you
It's not
2 weeks.
worth
which isn't brilliant. No.
Yeah, well, plus gives you discounts as well, like 75% off.
But is the network on the
because-
PlayStation any good, or is it?
No, honestly, it's fine.
No, I heard
There's
it's free, but it's still a bit of dick. Like,
you
it's
get
not
what
a
you pay
brilliant
for.
network. Yeah. Yeah, you get what you pay for. You don't pay for it.
Exactly.
But
I
you
don't know, what
you
would
don't
I
play
want to
on
see?
The PSN. I play on the PSN.
What would I want to see? I don't know. I mean, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing bad about what Xbox Live does at the moment. Sure, there are things they could put in, like that whole plus
like
thing.
Backwards compatibility. is
With what?
Yeah, if the
With
Xbox
the
360
new
could play
Xbox.
PlayStation
Yeah.
1 games. Xbox.
That would be amazing.
No, if they create a new Xbox, I want I want to
Thing
be able
is,
to play my.
I feel like they would because they didn't ever stop Xbox games not working.
There are certain ones.
No,
that-
you just had to have an internet
No,
connection.
so there's still
Some
some.
don't
certain
catch.
ones that
I've
will
got
never work.
Alien Hominid upstairs, and it just doesn't work.
Because some of them work straight away. Some of them you need an internet connection to patch, and other ones don't work. You're saying?
Yeah.
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 What? How many don't work? Roughly, percentage-wise, would you say? It's quite a
There's
lot.
probably more that
Yeah,
don't work than there are
just
today.
I say
10%
because the only Xbox game I have at the moment, and it was because it's Character Dog one, is Baldur's Gate, and that works fine. It's a bit laggy at times, but it works.
Actually, I can't get any luck with Alien Hominid. It's a shame because I love that game.
But I know, talking about with what I
Careful.
want to see, it's probably just backwards compatibility, definitely.
That
From
would
the
be
Xbox.
a massively important thing, I think.
And obviously, it needs to have a system that's
Worth having.
Right,
Yeah.
I imagine
it's got to match up to the PS4
we're
system.
talking about the next Xbox consoles now. We're going with
Yeah.
Blu-ray player. Why not?
It'll have Blu-ray.
It would
Yeah.
have Blu-ray.
It'll
They're
have
not-
Blu-ray.
Sony would not license them to do it.
No, they would. It would be.
It would
an
Why
cost-
do
it would
you?
cost them
No,
too
they would
much.
just go to someone else. Why would they have to be Sony that gives them the Blu-ray player?
It isn't patented.
Yeah.
So they'd still have to pay Sony a fee.
No, I'm pretty sure
They
their
have
license.
to go Blu-ray. They can't.
Their
stick to
license
DVD.
isn't about all Blu-ray players. They can just go to another company who do Blu-ray.
There are
players.
other companies, but
Fujitsu. Who gives the Blu-ray player to Sony? Because it's
No,
not
so-
them. It's not Sony who make the Blu-ray players. They buy it from another company like Fujitsu or someone like that, isn't it?
I thought they owned the patent for it
But then why do all these other companies make it?
because the same as you pay a fee to use the Blu-ray player.
Well, I feel like they're gonna. I'm
They've
pretty
done
sure I
their
read
market.
that
when they beat Toshiba with the HD movie disc.
Yeah.
They own because Sony own it. That was the only rival. It was only Toshiba that had another Blu-ray type.
From everything I've read, people are
Xbox.
saying that it will have it.
They have no
I can't
choice.
see why not.
But another thing that worries me is if Xbox goes down the whole Windows 8 route as well.
It's already got live.
Yeah.
I
BIOS.
know it has.
And there was an update last
But
week. Does
imagine
anyone know
if
what
it
that
was-
brought in?
No, I have no
Ooh.
idea. I looked and before nothing's.
Yeah, it was like update, and I was just like, "What have you done? Where is it?"
Yeah,
I looked online. It's just minor patches.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if Xbox 720 has a charms bar or something like that?
That you activate via Connect by holding your hand up to the right.
Oh, no. You have to shut it down or something. There's no power button.
No, it'll be Xbox shut down.
Fuck you, Xbox.
I think they should make pink Xbox controllers not so damn hard to find.
They're not that hard to find.
They are. They're incredibly hard to find.
Yeah,
Spray
'cause
your
they
own.
don't make them. You have to actually
It was
paint
like
your own.
No, they do make
limited
them.
edition.
Do they?
They did make them, yeah. They made a pink one.
It was
Are
a
you
limited
making
edition.
a little Final Fantasy character?
No, it's Arrested Development character. Yeah. Have you ever seen Arrested Development?
No, I don't think he has.
It's missing out,
Can you-
majorly.
Yeah, I
Speaking of, they're creating a new series. Oh yeah.
that's exciting.
Exclusive
I'm
to
looking forward to
Netflix.
that.
Yeah.
Just like House of Cards.
But is that going to be like available here, or is that going to be
Yeah, no,
US
it's
Netflix?
Worldwide. It'll
Worldwide,
be
that's
anyone on Netflix. Because
That's good.
it's their own content. They're paying for it, so they're not
Yeah.
all
And why
exclusive
are you
to
on
them.
Netflix, Tony?
Because of you. We are signed in with your account, listen.
But it's okay because we can still watch the rest of the month.
Watch Utopia. So good.
Is that
Should
the
all watch.
David Attenborough thing?
No.
Yes.
Oh, right.
Yes, it is. But no, it's really, really good. It's about a graphic novel that people want, and lots of people die because of it.
Because they want it.
Because it was written by an insane guy, and in it is hidden conspiracies.
That doesn't sound all that interesting.
Oh, it's really good. It's
Yeah,
so
you haven't
good.
sold it.
There's definitely like a
Okay.
theme with your general interest.
What?
What, insanity?
Robots, sci-fi,
Aliens.
chicks.
Under 17-year-olds.
Aliens,
Diabetes. Diet Coke.
atheists.
Which is also the title of the blog, is it not?
Yeah, the blog I'm never gonna make.
I think you had registered it.
No. I think I googled it.
Although I think if I googled like under 17-year-old diabetics Diet Coke, I'd get something.
No, you would get a picture of me doing this. Hey.
Well, a couple of days later, there'll be a knock on the door and you'll be dragged away.
Yeah.
I think it's important to remind people that Barry isn't a paedophile.
No, that's
I think it's
fine.
quite
Well,
important.
disclaimer every now and again.
Just so everybody knows, Barry is not a paedophile.
You should just run it in rolling text as well, video every now and again.
Breaking news.
Just
Barry is
A
not
marquee
pedo.
tag.
You know,
I'll put in a couple of blink tags as well. That's how old school we are.
if you ever became like a member of government and then this was uncovered in
I thought-
Okay,
later,
right.
I thought she was going to ask if Barry was ever going to be a member of NAMBLA.
Oh, dear.
Are you a
Wait.
member of NAMBLA?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there a UK version of NAMBLA?
What's the name of that?
would you, UKBLA? UKBLA?
Ukbla.
The United Kingdom Boy Love Association.
NAMBLA.
Oh no, maybe it'd be UKMUMBLA. UKMUBLA?
United Kingdom Man Boy Love Association.
Yeah, Umbla. maybe just Umbla or Embla.
UNICEF.
Oh dear.
NATO.
Anyway, Xbox has no choice but to go Blu-ray. If they went
Well,
DVDs, that'd
if
be
what Tony was
ridiculous.
saying was right, and they're actually not allowed to do it,
No, they are allowed to do it.
That's what I was thinking.
That's
There's-
why they wouldn't be, and it's just silly.
I know. We just wait.
Sony would benefit from it.
I reckon everything that the PS4 has done, I reckon the Xbox will match, but with slightly worse hardware, but with better servers.
because
It would
servers
just be
definitely is
a
I
the
think
repeat
by
of what's
revealing-
happened now, and the Wii U is already streaming ahead.
The Wii U doesn't care, man. It's
Really?
just like, yeah,
Ahead?
whatever. I'm
Yeah.
Wii U.
The Nintendo DS and the Wii actually outsold both the PS4 and the Xbox because of the amount of people with kids.
Outside
True.
the PS4, wow. That's
Not the
impressive.
PS4, I
Didn't
said
know
the
that.
PS3. It was like I'm sure it was the top selling console of the last generation.
We did not sell many Wii U's.
Wait, Wii U
not
is the
doing so
generation of PS4 and the next Xbox.
Yeah, it's the new generation.
So of course it's outselling everyone in its generation because no one else has
I
one.
said the Wii. It specifically said the Wii,
Yeah, the
not
Wii,
the Wii U.
the Wii was outselling. The PS3 only just overtook Xbox.
Yeah.
and
Was the
it's
PS3 initially made a loss?
a big loss. But the PS3 also came out
Yeah.
two years later. But it had only just overtaken in like the 6th year, 7th year.
Yeah.
It's just overtaken in mass sales or something.
But from everything that I've read online about the Wii was very much for casual gamers or families with kids that wanted to play Mario Kart.
Dicks. Yeah,
Or
it's
if
a
you
dick.
really love Zelda.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, there's nothing wrong with loving Zelda.
Casual
but
gamers are
from
dicks.
what I've heard
The
about the
women
Wii U
who
and what
reap the benefits
They are
of
not
Wii
gaming.
Fit and Zumba.
No, they're still as fat as they ever were. They're just jumping on
Why
the
do they?
peripheral.
It's really a problem. Just get Star Wars Dance. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
or Connected Ventures.
The
because
Wii is
that's
joke.
hilarious.
The only good game on the Wii
Connected
is the Metroid
Ventures.
trilogy.
Connected. What's it? Connected Ventures?
Connected Ventures is similar to Star Wars Dancing. It involves a lot of jumping and moving around.
Do you play as
For
animals?
children.
No.
Isn't that the compulsory game that has to
Yeah,
come?
it comes
Yeah.
with the Connect. Basically, you stand in front of the Connect.
Is it like when you bought the Wii, you got Wii Sports?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. And there's one where there's like a mission called Reflex Ridge.
Ooh.
And you're on a thing and you're moving through like an obstacle course and you've got to jump to the left to dodge one thing.
And
then
you're
jump
on
to
a
the
log,
right.
a water log.
And then you jump up
I
to
enjoyed
dodge things and then you
watching
crouch
you
to
play that.
dodge other things. And
Is this one of the games that you have to play standing up?
yeah,
It's not like
Fable.
Jeff
or-
was saying you can play Fable
yeah.
sitting down. Yeah.
or
Very
the Gunslinger.
soon, I will have Connect Sesame Street.
I'm excited for that.
I am too.
Can we have a let's play? We should
Yeah.
have a let's play.
Oh,
of
I
that.
can't wait.
Oh
I can't even. I bet you can bitch slap them all. It'd be brilliant.
Love Elmo.
But yeah, so I honestly think the Wii U will win this console war again because of how many casual gamers there are now.
True.
Because
Yeah, but
there aren't many people like us anymore.
But they're
Hardcore gamers are
they're
dying out.
marketing-
With their own gaming league and everything.
But the Wii U is being marketed as
It
as
is more.
mature.
Yeah.
Again.
They have a
And
zombie game and
They
everything.
do.
I know.
But
That was one of the launch games. I mean,
Yeah.
that's pretty serious stuff.
That's what I was saying. From what I've read online,
I can't tell if he's being sarcastic.
a lot
No, it
of
is.
a lot of people that are more not like hardcore gamers but less casual
Yeah.
are enjoying the Wii U because
Yeah,
it's
they are.
got a lot to offer. So if they carry on, they've got this perfect middle ground. It's like what politicians want. They've got that weird swing vote there, but for games.
Well, the
So wait,
console is
So,
only.
okay, if we take the three consoles to be like the three parties in the UK,
Xbox would be Labour
yeah, right?
because they're slightly cheaper.
Sony is the Tories.
Sony is the Tories because it's full of dicks. And the Wii U is kind of
Lib Dems.
Dems, but with less lies
Okay,
and douchebaggery.
and what we're saying is, and so casual gaming is the middle ground.
So who's BMP?
Right. No.
BMP would be the Vita.
And
Racist gamers. Fuck you!
like, which party is sort of like the cutting edge party? You know, just a new one.
Dem.
No.
Green.
but-
Well, they would be the Green
okay,
Party.
so the
though.
Green Party is Valve with the Steambox.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
they're going to get all the votes.
This is the thing. Steambox looks. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah,
When that comes in.
they're going to win. They're going to win everything.
The way they want to build the actual hardware itself to work more like a server.
Yeah, I
God
know.
damn
Where-
it, Gabe Newell.
Like you
I
could
know
have,
that guy.
like, if me and
Loves
you
that guy.
were to log into the console, we could be playing different games.
I know.
Doesn't make
Noises.
sense. What?
noises.
It makes loads of sense.
So you log into
Imagine-
the same console.
Imagine that we had the Steam box in this house,
Okay.
and me and Tony both had accounts on the Steam box.
Okay.
Me and Tony could both log on and play completely. Like, he could play Dragonfield, I could play Mortal
On a
Kombat.
different TV.
Yes,
On
you could
different
have
TV,
two. They
but
say
on the
up to
same
8.
console.
It was
So
10.
it's
8.
like, so you could buy it between the two of you.
Yes,
Yeah.
and just have our own games on it and whatever.
Okay, I get that.
Yeah, you could have multiple accounts.
Yeah.
Who makes Steambox?
Gabe
Gabe
Newell,
Newell,
Valve.
that man's a
the
legend.
leader of
I think I
Nintendo.
wanna
Oh
look like him.
man, you
Do you want to look like Gabe Newell?
I think I've already started.
Yeah.
I've got the hair.
Let me
and
show you Gabe Newell.
part of
And
the beard.
please hold your orgasms. Please.
Alright, so if the party...
Gabe Newell, he's a sexy motherfucker.
You should fucking-
You just want Tony to admit he fancies you, that's all it is.
I don't need Tony to admit that. I already know it's true.
So if we have all the consoles are trying to
I
become...
like the look he's giving Lucy. Like, I can't help it.
Let's invite Matt up later. No one says no. Look at it. No one says no.
Just awkward faces.
So
all
you
the
push it in.
What?
Easy. Tease it. If all the
Tease it.
tease it. If all the parties are trying to move towards casual gaming, that is kind of what the UK government is trying to do. Everyone's becoming towards the middle.
Yeah.
There is no left or right anymore. There's just a very big centre.
The thing is,
Which is completely owned by the Wii U.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
see a picture
Where's
of that?
Gabe Newell? Go on, Gabe Newell.
Go on, mate.
That's what I'm going to look like when I'm his age.
What do you
Jesus
mean, gunner?
Christ, you do look.
all these
It's the hair,
gaming
man.
you like, they wouldn't exist without casual gamers. Like,
What? No,
No,
that's not
no,
true.
No, you're crazy.
no, it wouldn't.
Casual gaming came in
Yeah,
afterwards.
so-
Yeah, exactly. As a,
Yeah,
as
but
an
now-
after.
Hardcore
reason-
Pong gamers, that's what you want.
It
You
was
don't
a
want to mess with those
footnote.
motherfuckers.
How called track and fielders.
Yeah.
The reason they're able
With
to
their
make them
carpal tunnel.
cost
I completed it.
effective,
Huh?
and the
Did
reason
you?
that they're able to be
Yeah,
cost
I did.
effective and they can produce any games is because
Is that the last one?
middle-aged women who want to get fit.
No, the reason they're cost effective is because of twats that buy Call of Duty.
Yeah. Or Halo.
Yeah,
Gumball Call of
Just
Duty.
looking at you, Barry.
I love Halo.
Well, no,
That's so much better
there
than
are
God.
certain people that buy games like Call of Duty and Halo that are like fans of Halo.
Fanboy.
Fanboyish, but not always fanboyish,
No.
unlike Barry. And then there's everyone else, the screaming teenagers who like constantly teabag you and say that they slept with your mum.
Hey,
Is this-
So, Barry, have you played Halo 4
Say
recently?
dad.
Yes.
I tried to go on there 2 days ago. Servers were down.
Really?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
It was like Halo servers are down. Haha, you can't play.
That sucks. I'm waiting till I get all my
Wait, Halo said
Microsoft
how you
points.
can't play.
Yeah, Friday
And I was
night.
like, la 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 la.
I would have tweeted Microsoft about you bastards.
I tweeted Sony and said, hurry up with the console, bitches.
I tweeted Gabe Newell.
Yeah,
said, love you.
I'm waiting to get all my Microsoft points, and then I'm going to buy a map pack, and then I'm going to play loads of Halo again. It'll be fun times.
Wouldn't it be fun times if you bought the map pack on my Xbox?
I could do that. I'm getting like 10 Microsoft 2100 points. And
Yeah,
the
that'd be
4200 pack, and the other 4200 pack. So I'm going to have 21,000, 25,000, 300.
Maths is not your strong point.
29,400
Wow.
Microsoft points. In
Wow.
one transaction costing £65.
Jesus.
Internet.
How?
It's a little thing called Expert Zone, and it is the biggest perk to work in retail I've ever found.
Microsoft certified training.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You earn
Wish we
points,
could get this.
and
We
with
can.
these points you
Retail.
get courses. Each
No,
course
but
gives you
there is
100 points,
Microsoft certified training.
and you get
it.
bonuses
Do we get
for
the thing?
doing 10 in a row or something like that.
The bonuses.
I've
No,
got
it's not
8,000
bonuses. That's the
points.
thing, it's retail.
And
Because when I
then
had
the
the bonuses,
2100
it said
points
retail.
cost 1200 points.
I know we could do Microsoft.
And
Yeah,
then
that's
there's
what
3
I said.
levels,
This is Xbox.
and you
certified
promote.
training.
Oh, right.
So I'm a specialist now, which means I can buy these 2100 points for 1200 the course points and £3, as opposed to what 17 quid retail. So yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Can I do the training?
No, actually, I'm going to steal your login
No,
and
you're
then
not.
get
I'm
more
going to do
points.
it. I'm gonna
I've
get
already
more points.
stolen your login.
No.
I've already done it. I found your employee number, I changed your password, and I'm doing your courses. And you have no idea.
You're a Microsoft expert. Whatever.
Have you actually done that?
Yep.
Barry, you're an evil genius.
Because I don't know my login.
That's because he changed it.
I ain't joking, I haven't done that. But I was going to ask you if I could. Because you're someone who will never find use for this.
But I'd give it to Tony, wouldn't I?
I'm going to do
obliged
Tony's and give them to Tony. You can do Tony's for Tony.
Why is no one giving me any?
Shut up.
You're in the same house. You
Well,
can
who's
use an Xbox
True.
first.
There's loads of non-gamers at work. We could just steal logins for.
Oh,
I mean, everyone apart from the know-how desk, for example.
You don't even know how dash. They're all page free.
Exactly. Now we could sell them on for profits. Delicious profits.
Yeah, we're still recording.
Profit.
You're just telling everyone your plan.
You're
Yeah,
the
that's
worst,
right.
but most typical evil genius. In the world.
Yeah.
I'm leaving my recording on so everyone knows my master plan.
Everyone can know your evil plan.
That was an odd silence.
Yeah, no, sounds like we should call it.
Call it.
No,
I called
Your
it.
laptop.
it's a good little PS4 one we got going on there.
Calling it.
Why are we calling it? What are we calling it?
Yeah, we need to name
We
it.
need to name it.
Yeah.
Hail
Barry
to
is
the
an evil
king,
genius.
baby.
That would actually really help you, those courses, Lucy.
No, I like that.
What?
Barry's an evil genius, and then the brackets
Because
hell to the
it
king.
goes through
Baby.
all the
Baby.
computer
Yeah,
stuff.
no, why not?
So nobody puts baby in
Like
the corner.
Office and
Nobody puts
Yeah.
Barry in the corner.
Nobody puts Barry in a corner. Baby.
We're going to call it that now.